Thank you, everyone. I'm Scott Muller, CEO of MShift, and today, thank you for staying for the last session, because I think it's going to be exciting for you. Today, we're unveiling a new payment network that cuts interchange fees paid by merchants by more than half, yet at the same time enables the vast majority of banks and credit unions in the United States to earn even more net income from interchange than they do today. We call this new payment network Anywhere Mobile. For credit transactions, we're targeting interchange at less than 1%. And for debit, we're setting the rate at 13 cents, except for those transactions that are less than $15, in which we're moving it to half of 1%. And yes, the banks still profit. In order to succeed at mobile payments, we've engineered a win-win-win for merchants, for financial institutions, and for consumers. Profitability is in the system for all participants. It just required us to innovate. And look, I know this sounds very ambitious, a new payment network to compete in Visa, MasterCard land. But the pipes and conduits are already in place today, including devices like this phone, which bring secure transactions to the hands of consumers. Through innovation, we've restructured these elements that banks and credit unions already have for authorization and processing. And we've innovated a new method to move funds between banks and merchants via ACH for settlement. We completely bypass all of the existing credit and debit payment networks and create huge savings for the ultimate benefit of consumers, merchants, banks, and credit unions. Honestly, this is doing what technology should do. Make things less expensive, cost-effective, efficient, and we eliminated the unnecessary overhead. So if we can move to the phone. Okay, great. Okay, well, there's my kids, Sophie and Sam. And we're going to go right into the demo. Financial institutions are the issuers of the wallet. Their role is promoted front and center in the mobile payment ecosystem. We've merged together mobile banking and mobile payments. It just makes intuitive sense. In this interface, you have the ability to pay from your debit account, whether that's checking or savings, as well as from credit lines. And again, these transactions don't use any other credit or debit payment network rails. The Anywhere Mobile payment rail moves the funds from my account to the merchant via ACH. And as part of our secret sauce, the merchant instantaneously knows that their funds are secured, as I, the customer, see in real time these funds debited from my account. I can even send cash and gifts to other people, as well as withdraw cash from my mobile wallet at participating merchants. If I got a little time, we'll go into that now, or we may have to wait until the booth. But for now, I'm going to do a sample credit transaction at a merchant. So, and seeing as we're going into the cocktail hour, I'm going to buy some wine, cheese, and crackers at a merchant, Wine and Dine. And I'm going to use my credit. So first I'm going to enter my PIN. Okay. There's my credit. Let's see how much I have on my card. Oh, I'm sorry, card's not the right word. How much I have in my credit line account. Okay, it looks like I've got plenty. So what I'm going to do is, can we switch to the computer? Thank you. Okay, so this is a merchant interface. We have the ability also to do it where the merchant's presenting the barcode and the consumer scans it. So I can get myself some cheese, some wine, some crackers, and then I'm going to move to my credit line. There you go. So I'm going to confirm it from the merchant side, and if you'll see, the merchant doesn't see this, but you see the balance from 1955 to 1908. I'm going to confirm that. Process complete. Okay, and can we move back to the phone? We'll see what's happening there. Okay, so here we are. Let's look at the receipt. Okay, there you are, the receipt. Oh, and it looks like I got, and also on the bottom you see dispute transaction and accept rewards. I'm going to click on accept rewards here, and I have a reward for $3.50. Now, we recognize that in order for this to be a game changer, mobile rewards for consumers had to exceed that of the best plastic credit card rewards. And here's what we're doing. It's a merchant-specific reward that is sponsored by the lower transaction costs to support the merchant's existing loyalty programs. So I'm going to accept the reward. You see an in-app notification. And let's see if it refreshes up. There you go, $7.43. I'm going to move back to my wallet and let's see what happened to my credit account. So user selected PIN will show. There. You can see that the funds have moved from my account and they're on their way to the merchant. So let's talk a second about the impact on fraud. This barcode that you're seeing here is a single-use, dynamic, always changing token. There are no static credit card numbers to be counterfeited or stolen. Okay. Because of this, we've eliminated the majority of fraud that permeates the current system. There is no duplicate fraud. There is no counterfeit fraud. Because of the sea change, Anywhere Mobile is able to take the responsibility for fraud, completely liberating merchants and banks from this burden. What you're witnessing here, Anywhere Mobile has innovated an ACH solution in alliance with banks and credit unions. Many conventional payment solutions have tried to use ACH in order to lower interchange, but here's the key difference. The other solutions tend to marginalize banks or cut them out of the equation. We recognize that banks and credit unions are central and key component for a trusted mobile payment ecosystem. So the result, you have an entrance portal to a payment network via secure application owned and branded by your financial institution. Our new payment network is so compelling that we already have more than 30 financial institutions that have committed to the Anywhere Mobile pilot. Please come back and meet us at the booth. Love to talk to you about what we're doing in terms of P2P and sending people cash as well as withdrawing cash at merchants. So thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you at the booth.